Well, hello, universe. How's everybody doing out there? I hope y'all doing good. Hey, I am still Cam, and I am still calling you from the land of America right now on this Real Resilience Talk podcast, episode 63. 6-3 over. How about that? How you like me now? Right? We're on 63, and you can hear the tunes in the back, right? Today is a special episode. Man, we've been working on this for a while, getting this together, man. Actually, the man who made that song, who gave me the permission to use that song, he's on here today with us, man. We got the one, the only, the MonchichiRex, Uncle Rex, Pelo Chino, whatever he wants to go by this week. You know what I mean? He's got many pseudo names, but I just know him as my brother Rex, man. We're going to get in here. We're going to get on this. As I always say up front, hey, this is no reflection of or endorsement from any official organization, to include the DOD. So please don't try to cancel me. We are representing the First Amendment, so if we defend it, we shall expend it. So here we go. We're going to be relentless with it. So you may hear a bad word or two, but I hope you'll hear a good word, 2 or 3 or 5 or 6 or 7, right? And that's all in just what society calls a bad word. I think it's all about the intent and the level of malice that you speak with. You ain't going to hear no bad intentions, and you're not going to hear no malice on this. This is all just good stuff, but it's going to be real talk, because sometimes we need to just be real to express ourselves fully. So like I say, don't try to get nobody canceled on here. We are sponsored by nobody, baby. But y'all done heard enough from me and what I think about everything. I got to turn it over to my man, one of my best friends, my brother from another mother. I love you, man. He's contacting us today from California, West Side, over there. Hey, turning the floor over to the maker of the maker of this song right here, the one, the only, MonchichiRex, Uncle Rex, Pelo Chino. What's up, my brother?
Doggy, how the fuck does anybody follow you after your introductions, dog? What the fuck, bro? You should have called me. I should have logged in after the intro, dog, so I didn't hear that shit, dog.
Oh shit, man. We're just coming off the dome with it, man. We'll be freestyling over here, man. This is what hey, just shout out to Nectar. I don't get no money off them, but Nectar, these little pouches, man, got me a little hyped up right now. So it's for cognitive and caffeine, so it keeps me going and flowing.
You talking about like last week earlier, bro? Like I started drinking caffeine again. I was like, oh my God, here we go.
There we go. Just in time for the show. That's what I'm talking about. And before we even started recording, y'all, we had to do a little pee-pee break because of caffeine. But we on here now, man. We in here, dog. I'm so grateful for you being here, dog. I love you. It's good to just see you, because I know we talk a lot. We send each other pictures a lot. Yeah. Nothing weird, y'all. Don't be judging us, okay? But, we talk a lot. And so what? Yeah. So what? First Amendment, y'all. But, man, thank you for making time to be on here. We've been working on this for like 2 years, I think, right?
Dog, let me mute my phone real quick so I don't get in. But yeah, dog, it's crazy. Like 2 years, and I finally reached out to you. I was like, yo, bro, let's talk.
Yeah, I'm grateful for it, because we talk all the time, but it's different when you talk on this platform, because other people are going to hear us. And that's a good thing, because, like I always say, man, the big reason for this is that if you're 5 or 85 and you're alive, then you know something about the subject of resilience. I don't care what your background is, what your demographics are. You know something about how to push through things, right? And something you say or something another guest says, or maybe something I say, may resonate and hit somebody and hit them and be like, dang, I never thought about, you hear something over and over and over again. But when Rex said it, it hit different. When Cam said it, it hit different. When Lisa, when whomever said it. So I'm saying that also as an open invite to anyone else that would ever want to be on this show. I make zero money off of this. I'm just trying to meet people where they're at, so you can listen when you want to. And you never know, as much as you don't want to give yourself credit, anybody out there that's humble, what you say may literally make the difference in somebody's whole world. So that's what we're doing this for, man. It's to share it. And plus, there's a lot of people that I love that I can't have conversations with anymore, man. I've had many a cookout conversations, smoke pit philosophy conversations, you know what I'm saying? And they not here no more. And I have nothing but my memory, but I wish I had it on recording. So that's another thing in here, is that I selfishly am able to maintain this for myself, to look back on and go, man, that was a cool conversation with my brother back in May of 2025. Because time's going to go, and like we say, this too shall pass. But I'm done running my fat mouth for a little bit, y'all. I'm going to turn it over to you, since you here, the one and only maker of the sounds that I play on here, Second Winds, which Second Winds, just poetically, that's the name of the song, that's the name of the track, and this shit is about resilience. What is resilience to you?
Bro, I know you ask all your guests this. I was like, and I think after we get done with this part, I think we're going to like just flow into everything,
just riff. Yeah.
But dog, like, I've been thinking about this a lot, especially this week, because I do music. You know what I mean? Like, that's me. I do music. You're a creator. We're all creators.
That's right.
Sometimes when you're creating, like, you're like really, bro, I listen to first off, appreciate you like doing that track for my album. Finally finished it this week, dog. Finally finished it. 17 tracks.
For real, it's about to come out.
17 tracks. And throughout the whole thing, it's like, you know, you talk about resilience. I always text you, bro. It's clockwork. I listen to this track every day, right? Like when I'm working out, I play it, dog. And then that thing gets me going. And I'm just like, you're like, dude, share yourself.
Yes.
And I'm like, we need to do that every day, no matter how much like we can't be selfish. Like no matter how much like pain you might get from not getting any feedback or getting bad feedback, whatever the hell it is, like you have to keep sharing. And resilience, when I think about resilience, it's like, I'm a nerd. I play video games. I do all of that, right? It's like a cursed armor, resilience. It's a cursed armor. And it only works when the right person is using it. So who's the right person? And I'm like, who's the fucking right person, though? And believe, right? When we think about the word belief, right? At the end of the day, no matter what, you're only going to believe one person. You know, that's very cliche. You're only going to believe one person. And that's the right person all the time. Right? You're only going to believe one person, and that's the right person all the time. So that cursed armor, it works when the right person is using it. So when the right person is using it, that's you all the time. So if it's hurting, if you're hurting right now, because the right person isn't there right now. It's not wearing, that right person isn't wearing the armor. Who's the right person then, right? So this week I really had to dig deep. I was like, who's the right person for everything right now, for this job, for everything I'm doing? And you know who the right person is. It's you at your best.
Yeah.
And you know what your best is. Because we've all done that. We've all had a best day ever. So remember that fucking best day ever.
That's right.
Once you remember that, the best day ever, the best people ever, the best you ever, that armor works. That resilience, your armor fucking works when you believe the right person all the time. That's resilience to me, dog. A cursed armor.
Cursed armor. Why you say cursed, though?
In video games, it's like, you get this armor, it's badass, dog, right? Like, so I played Valhalla recently. And it's like, because it's good and bad, bro. Because when it works, you're fucking invincible.
That's true.
Right? But when it doesn't work, it hurts a lot. You get the most damage, dude.
Yeah.
You get the most damage. When it's not working, you get the most damage. So when you think about that, I gotta be the right person all the fucking time then. Because there's a lot of people that I fucking care about. And like, I gotta make sure I fucking I have my armor on every day so I can fight for everything me every day, dude. So it's like, that's why I say cursed armor, dog. Because it's like yin yang, you know?
It is.
Like you said, like, bro, I fucking listen to the track all the time. In order for it to be light, like, it has to be dark out. Like,
it sucks.
This little light of mine, dog. Yeah.
Yeah. No, for real. Like taking it back to like freaking Bible study as a little kid, like, you know what I'm saying? Because and it doesn't matter what faith, by the way, everybody, because every single demographic in the world has something to do with light. There's some type of message of light, for whether it's Diwali or whether it's the Christmas or whatever it is. So don't hear us the wrong way. But like this little light of mine, like let it shine. What is to give light must endure burning. And you only see the light when it's dark. You can't see somebody light a lighter during the middle of the day. You can't see it, but it'd be pitch black, dark of night. Somebody light a lighter. Oh, you get in trouble in the field for that because you just messed up our tactical. You know, if you know, you just gonna light up everybody on some daggone some
discipline,
MVGs.
Baby.
Yeah, light discipline, baby. Get that red light out. You know what I mean? See, Sting wasn't wrong. Red light. If you know, you know. What's up?
No, man.
No, that's real though, man. That's real. I love how you said the yin and yang, and also like the double-edged sword of
it is.
There's so many things that are a double-edged sword, bro. Like, and you got to take the good with the bad. Oh man, I could go on and on, but I'm not going to take it over. I want you to be able to express yourself. But there's a double-edged sword in sharing yourself. There's a double-edged sword in being passionate, because people can take it as, oh, you're abrasive, or you're off the chain, or you know, you're losing yourself, but like you can't really get like that if you don't have the other part. So you just can't have you got to take it all, and it's got to be that yin and that yang, because a lot of things, there's a double-edged sword.
Share yourself. That means like sharing like your raw self.
That's it.
Like not holding back, right? And so I called one of my bros earlier, Marine too, man, Marine, and then one of my sisters as well, and they're just like, I don't know if I'm talking too much, and I was like, no, what? I was like, keep fucking talking, like keep talking,
yeah,
because that's you. Keep talking, because there's somebody else that doesn't that feels so uncomfortable talking and wishes that they could talk like you. And in order for them to believe that they can talk like you, they have to see you doing it. Like you have to see that, because success leaves clues all the time. My boss says this all the time. Success leaves clues. He always says that. He drops it. Success leaves clues. And you gotta keep sharing, because there's somebody out there that wishes they was just like you. Right? They wished it was just like you. And then it's funny how like both conversations were different conversations, because one of them was like, maybe I should not talk enough. And the other one was like, dang, man, like maybe I should talk more. Like, and it was, and it's like, yeah, damn, that's crazy perspective.
Yeah.
So keep sharing.
Yes, keep sharing. And it really reminds me of, shout out my boy, Matt. He's out in Japan right now. I appreciate you, brother. Matt C, man. He's the one who taught me about EFP, extract full potential, right? He talked about it because he was like a coach. But he says to extract full potential, right? That's what you're talking about, being that best person, that self-actualization, that being the best you that you can be. But sometimes, like you said, you got to find that right person to look to. And this is something that he said, and I had to bring up Matt for a second, but he said his mother used to tell him this when he was little. She said, those gifts you got, Matt, they're not just for you. God gave them to you so you could share them with the world. So when you're talking about sharing yourself or sharing things, or whether it's speaking or art or expression or leadership, like success leaves clues, like your boss or whatever, like if you're not being your best self, if you're not sharing yourself, you're not sharing those gifts that you were given, that were not given to just stay with you, right? Like they say, the richest place in the world is not Fort Knox or the stock exchange. It's cemeteries, because we got one life, bro. I mean, until somebody proves otherwise, right? What we're going off of is we got this one life, respect to all people's beliefs. They may feel something different, but at this time, space, you got this life.
Yeah.
And how much of our stuff do we hold back because we're afraid of what people will say? We're afraid of what they'll think. That we're afraid of the shame or the whatever. Or the times when maybe that double-edged sword doesn't work to our advantage and you're perceived in the wrong or negative way. Let them think what they want to think. Let them think what they want to think, because you're going to be a blessing to so many others in your expression. The gifts ain't just for you. Mic drop. Oh.
Spoken well from a creator, dog. You know what I mean? Like it, yeah. Oh my gosh, like that's why I got back into doing music again, man. Because I was like, dude, I have. You know how hard it is when you see someone that you know that has all this talent. You know, you're like, yeah, this guy could fucking kill, right? He could kill, and you see him not do it, right? One day I woke up and I said, "Holy fuck, that's me."
Yeah.
I was like, wow, that's me, dude. I was like, wouldn't it suck, Rex, if you fucking did not wake up this morning and all that shit you created never fucking gets heard, never gets released?
That's right.
You write your own and I was like, and dog, I went through this fucking roller coaster like for the past couple years, like where I would be online, not be online, message back, not message back. Bro, how present am I today compared to the past couple years, right?
Night and day, brother. Night and day.
Night and day, dog. Like, so I started saying like, damn, that would suck if like you passed away and you weren't able to tell your own story. Now people got to make shit up about you.
Yeah. Or be like, hey, like that Bill Burr bit where he's like, he always paid his bills on time, man. If there was a bill, that dude handled that shit. You know what I mean? But like, what's the effect? Because it's back at that Jim Carrey, like that. The effect you have on others is the most valuable currency there is, right?
Exactly.
But like Bruce Lee said, I love him. I miss him. I wish he was around. I wish I could have Bruce Lee on the podcast. That'd be cool. Now I'm getting weird, but I would so have him. But
no, that's not weird at all.
He said to live is to express, and to express you have to create. Dude. If you're not creating, if you're not expressing, if you're not sharing, then are we truly living? And that doesn't mean you can't do that now. Because someone who's listening to this is not just me and you. Because we're creating shit at a rapid rate. Some people are like, y'all need to stop creating so much shit, okay, motherfuckers? And we're like, nah, I have a sense of urgency. You never know what I'm saying. I got to get this shit out. But there might be somebody listening right now, and you're sitting on a gift, a blessing to someone else, but you're not willing to share it for whatever the reason. So use that as a moment of conviction in your own world, wherever you're at, man. Express it. Do not suppress it. Express it. Don't suppress it. Express it.
Help somebody else get that courage too, man. Just inspire. Like that's creating and it's in all its form, man. It's like inspiring, bro. Oh my gosh, like Bruce Lee, right? So my Filipino martial arts teacher, he loves Bruce Lee too, right? So I just hear it from my best bros and then my martial arts instructors all the time, right? So, but like he in that track, bro, that you're on, you say, well, you quote Bruce Lee and you said all of that, and then you also say, time, right? If you love life, don't waste time.
Oh, what's happening right now? You good?
There we go. We're back.
All right, we're back. All right, we're back, everybody. I know y'all still listening. Y'all still listening. They probably didn't even mess up, but we're good. Go ahead.
No, so no, like just to make sure we got that. Like you say, if you love life, then you don't waste time, right? So that's like, and wasting time is not creating is wasting time.
That's right.
Everyone's a creator. Like God made us in His own liking, right? So we're all like we're all creators.
Yes.
Like we're all supposed to be creating. Whether you're creating memories, you're creating time. Man, if you can create time too, God, that's like the most important thing. And the best way to create time is art, because art explains all time.
Ooh, that's deep.
So yeah, create. Whatever you do is art. You loving your kids, bro. I watch you raise these kids, and like it's like a martial arts instructor, right? They're so proud. They're so proud of like their student. Like so Kuya James, he's my martial arts instructor. He's like, dude, every week you come back and you're just like, you get better, and it makes me so proud. Like he's so proud.
Yeah.
So I can only imagine like, you being a father, and like I look at your kids and I'm like, that's your art that you created, but you had to spend time to create that art. Now that thing, now they have a story of how they grew up. And if you don't make that time, you don't create. So you're just wasting time.
That's true.
So you're always creating when you love time. And that thing, dude, every time I hear that part of the song, I like tear up. No matter what, dog. I be doing pull-ups. Be like, oh fuck, I'm not doing pull-ups on this part of the song.
You do that little cough.
Yeah, because I start remembering.
Yeah,
all the times I've wasted.
Same, man. And that's that's from Bruce Lee. Everybody, like, if you love life, don't waste time. For time is what life is made up of. And the irony to me, and especially saying him, is that he only lived to be 32, but think about the effect. This dude is still echoing and rippling. Like, it's been 50 years. He died in 1973. It's been 50 some years since he died, right? And we're still quoting, and it's like, talk about creating and art and having a legacy. And it's not just for like fame and all those kind of things. No, it's not what's etched in stones. It's the effect you have on people. And this dude's philosophy, his outlook, his approach to life, his creations are still hitting people to where we're talking about it in 2025 on a podcast, just two dudes that weren't even alive when he was alive, right? You know what I'm saying? It's deep, man. And why I try to challenge everybody when we think about what, like I said, Matt said about extracting full potential. Like, what are we really doing with the time and the blessings that we have? So we might as well use it. You're here anyway. The way I look at it is, fuck it. We might as well use it for good. And not everybody's going to understand you. Please let me say that to the whole world. Like, not everybody's going to get you. People you think get you aren't always going to get you. People are not going to always support you. People are going to be like, what are you doing? Why are you putting all this out there? You need to stop. You need to slow down. All that good shit. And it's very well intentioned, and they have really good intention, but the effect could be that you're not sharing your gift with things. So you got to balance that shit out. I go to therapy. I take Prozac. I take medicine. I don't even know some of the damn medicines I take. I take so many of them, but there's an approach to these things, but don't do it for everyone's approval. Just do it for the potential positive effect you may have. And in doing that, some people ain't going to feel you, and some people are just going to be like tired of you and they'll unfollow you. And that's fucking cool, because it's a free world, dude. It's a free world. Do you, boo-boo.
Now you just mentioned therapy. I took therapy, bro. I took therapy. Early last year. Yeah, I started. I stopped after a little bit, right? after a while, actually. But now that I look back, I'm like, because I was like, when did everything change for me? And it helps, dog. Just talking to someone, like, bro, honestly, like, this is therapy.
Yeah. That's what I say. That's what I say every time
Just
I do it.
Talking to people, bro. Like, I don't even, like, if you have this, bro, this is free therapy. Like, because, like, that's literally what I was talking to with my therapist, right? And she was great, but I was just like, dude, I have all these people in my life. I need to start spending time with them and talking to them. Maybe we can heal each other. Because I'm like, dude, that's like my natural, you are my natural resource, bro.
It's deep.
Not the,
that's
like,
real.
we treat the grass and all that shit like, oh, I gotta go get grounded. I gotta go fucking bare feet on grass. Nah, call your loved ones. You're my natural resource, bro. I was like, if I can get that therapy, if I can get grounded from my own natural resources, why not?
Why not?
And
Why not?
you are, bro. That's why, like, my man, I'm 40 now. And my mom, the biggest quote that she always drops on me, she goes, you show me your friends, I'll show you the man that you become.
Ooh. Yes.
And so my whole life, bro, I've been so picky. I don't know if it's the Virgo in me, right? But I've been so picky on what natural resources I'm gonna keep around me, dog. And that's why, like, I need people like you. When you're talking about, like, slowing down on content, right? Fuck, we all go through that shit. You're like, maybe I'm being overboard. You're like,
yeah.
And then you're like, no, fuck that. Just keep creating. Yeah, fuck that. Just keep creating. I have a sense of fucking urgency. When you said that, I'm like, dog, we spitting the same shit. You could have wrote the whole album I wrote. That's why we on the same freak. That's why we talking. That's why, like, I just, like, my buddy that I was talking to earlier today, I said, bro, if you have not heard from me, it's because I cannot leverage energy from you, dog.
That's deep.
I don't mean it in a bad way if I disappear on you. No. Maybe I'm working on me too.
Yeah.
Because I disappeared for a while.
Yeah.
I did too. I did my own freaking Da Vinci, got lost in the cave, came back, and then said, hey, this is me now. I worked on myself for a little bit.
Guess who's Bazak?
Yeah, you know?
Scarface.
So yeah, it's like we need each other. And we're each other's best natural resources. And right now, we're all here trying to look at other fucking places. But it's like, dude, sometimes your natural resources, they've been around you, man. And you just gotta pick which rocks is like the ones you want to keep in your jar for the day, man. And
no, for real, man. It's a holy word, man. I say it often. I've said it often on here, but be careful with the F word. And people go, oh, they get all nasty. No. Be careful who you call friend. That's a holy, holy, holy word, man. And your mother's so right. And that's the same thing Jim Rohn has said years ago. Like, you show me the 5 friends that you hang out with, I'll show you your future, because they make up the omelet of your future. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's hard to balance though, because you also you want to pull other people up, but if they're pulling you back, you got to be careful, man. And it's really important that I was listening to Alicia Keys say it. She was on I think Jay Shetty. She was on her podcast, but she was saying, like, as she's gotten older and she's in her 40s now, like, one of her biggest priorities is to protect her energy. She doesn't just give it to everyone. Yeah. She's like, okay, yeah, like, we're cool and you be cordial. You don't gotta be rude, but like, if I pour into you, I'm pouring out of me, and I can't give it to something or someone else that where it may be needed. But bro, you just dropped a bomb on me, man. Human beings are natural resources. Like, that's so deep, dude. And that we all need each other. So you gotta be protective and conscious of who you're giving yourself to. And that's not a diss. That's not like, I don't like you, I don't love you, I don't care about you. No, it's just like, right now I'm in a fragile state and I gotta protect my time, energy, and attention. I got to protect that shit. But you talking about therapy, you talked about a few of these things, you talked about music, we've talked about, obviously, I think anybody that's listened for the last 24 minutes can see that we love each other. We have a strong bond. Let's let people who know you are, as much as you want to share, but your background. What's your background, or what brings you to today, brother?
Dang, man, that's so crazy, dog. Background.
What's your backstory?
40 years. I'm from Hawaii.
Hawaii.
So I found this out like a couple of years back, like not that long ago. But it was like, yeah, dude, like your dad ended up in Hawaii because your grandparents migrated from the Philippines to Hawaii to work on the sugarcane plantations. And I was like, holy crap, I didn't even know like my dad was a plantation baby. I was like, what? You know, and so like and if you're from Hawaii, like the sugarcane plantations is like, that's where the culture started. Like the Hawaiian culture started like, well, Hawaiians is the Hawaiian culture, right? But then like
Gotcha.
what this culture you see today on the island, that mixed plate culture, all
Yeah,
start from the plantations, man. You know, all the different Asian heritage, Irish, Hawaiian, you know, everything. So it's just like, it's really cool to hear that. And I'm just like, well, so yeah, I'm from Hawaii, but my roots is from the Philippines, and my mom. So my dad passed away when I was really, really young. I was four. Marvin was 2. We barely remember my our dad. I still hear hints of his voice. And usually it's because my mom says like we sound like him. So it's just like that's about it. But my mom raised us. Filipino immigrant parent. I come from that. So my whole life I seen a front row. Dude, that's why when people say like, dude, you're nasty, your work ethic is sick. I seen my mom, my single parent in Hawaii. It's not cheap. People think like, oh, so beautiful, there must be awesome. Fuck, if you're rich.
Yeah.
If you're rich, dog, I'm from the ghetto. I'm from Kalihi. Anybody look that up, you see like, yo, fuck, I'm from the fucking ghetto of Hawaii. Immigrant parents, right? And so single mother, I'm from that. That's where I'm from. I had a front row view of hard work. I see my mom do everything to make sure me and my brother was taken care of. We was her why. 100%. You know, we did everything. Slept on floor, all that stuff. My mom was like, no, we're going to have a better life. And now she's like the breadwinner of her family. Brought all her sisters here to the States. They all have their kids here. They all own their own homes. It's amazing, dog. It's crazy. That's from an immigrant parent. I'm from that. That's where I'm from. That's my background. I joined the Marine Corps after high school because I did shit job in high school, right?
Yeah.
Because I really loved music, dog. I was like, I'm going to fucking do something in music, you know? Like, and then I was like, oh, damn, I'm not going to do anything if I don't graduate. And it was crazy, bro, because you're going to hear a lot of like, dude, that's why a lot of times I'll catch myself being a hypocrite, man, because my mom was a big church mom, and we went to church all the time. Sorry if I bounce around.
Dog, please.
This is exactly how my songs sound like.
This is called real talk, resilience talk. So please, it's all you, brother.
Dude, there's no scripted story.
Nothing scripted up in here.
My mom, very, church mom. We went to church the whole fucking first 18, 19 years of my life, dog. Hardcore religious family, dog. Like, and I was like president of my youth organization. My God, this is my first time actually talking about this, and it's gonna be, and I don't mind it being out there, right?
Yeah.
You know, as a youth organization president, you're supposed to like lead by example.
Mm-hmm.
Dude. I was like, in high school, I started doing really shitty. And I started my grades was really bad. I was just like not doing what a good Christian kid should be doing, right? And I almost didn't graduate high school. I was like, dude, I'm not gonna graduate. Counselors were like, there's no way. And I thought about my mom. I was like, what would that do? Like, she loves the church. I was like, what would that do? And bro, I don't care what anybody says, dog. At church, a lot of gossip happens at church.
For sure. Yeah.
That's the most strongest and smallest village on earth, dog.
It's true. I tell that to people a lot of times with the cussing on here, you know, because some people are like, oh, you be cussing too much or something. I'm like, man, I know some church folks that won't say a cuss word, but they'll make you want to jump off a bridge right now. And they won't say not one bad word. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So don't give me that. You know what I'm saying?
100%, dog.
It goes down in all spaces and places.
Yeah, dog. But I thought about her and I'm like, damn, how am I gonna let her walk around with her head held high? Like, she's so proud of church, her duties in church and all that. I was like, I need to graduate. I need to fucking graduate.
Yeah.
Figure this shit out. Dog, I went around, talked to all my teachers. I'm not gonna say their names. I ain't trying to rat them out and that. I was like, hey, what can I do to graduate? What do I need to do? And they literally laid it all out. You need to do this, and this. It was math, science, all the shitty classes. I was like, I was like, dog, I'm not gonna make it, yo. I don't need to get into details. I made it happen, dog. I made it happen. I fucking talked to every student that could help me. I stayed in after school just to get in just enough credits to fucking graduate, dude. And I was like, all right, cool. After that, I was like, I need to fucking get some more discipline, dog. Join the Marine Corps, dog.
Yeah, buddy.
Join the Marine.
Shout out to your music too, man. I just want to say on the Marine Corps part, number one, that's huge resilience and going around as a young man and taking the initiative. Talk about some JJ Detaba Khalid, right? Yeah. And asking like, what do I really need to do, boss, to be able to be good? So that's initiative and resilience right there are fully applicable. But then talking about the Marine Corps, shout out to this man right here. If you listen to his tracks, he always sneaks something Marine Corps. Anybody knows cadence? Like when we run and we call cadence, but there's that one you're like, run, motherfucker, run. You ain't done yet. And he's like, take it. I got it in the middle of a track. And I'm like, yo, and nobody else gets that. Look at my wife because she's a Marine and we're like, yo, you see the shout out? Like he just shouted out the Corps right there. Not like, oh, right, you're not just Marine Corps. Just like, take it. I got it. Run, motherfucker. We ain't done yet.
Or like that track with Sean, you know, like
oh yes.
Yeah.
Thank you for that, man. Thank you for that. Like y'all don't know it yet. It'll come out soon, but this man, my son got some bars. We've been freestyle battling his whole life. What? And you gave him he gave him a platform to be able to record a track. We recorded it right here where I'm sitting right now, sent Uncle Rex the file, and then you put it in there, man. And of all things, because he loves basketball, the track's called Euro Step. I can't wait for it to drop, dog.
It's sick.
I just derailed this whole shit. You said join the Marine Corps.
No, dude. Fuck. I'm down. Dude, that's how I write songs. If that shit goes if that energy goes, hey, be like water, dog. I ain't worried about that last. Just let it flow, dog.
Just let
it
flow.
We talking about Sean right now, dude. Bro, when I heard his shit, it's so funny because you sent me like a clip of him freestyling. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna go back. We about to flow like water, right?
Like, stay with us now. Stay with us. Stay tuned, folks.
Dog. So the last time I seen Lil Sippy Cup in person, was David's birthday party at that one brewery in
Cartayo was there. Yeah. Jasmani.
On the way out, when I was saying bye to Lil Sippy, when I was saying bye to Sean, he's like, Uncle Rex, I'm gonna be a rapper.
Oh, for real? He said this shit?
He did. I swear to God.
Oh, that's tight.
He said, I'm gonna be a rapper. You know, because he knew that I rap and I've been making music for a fucking while, you know? Like, Sean was little. I think he was 7, bro, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he was little. Yeah. It was a hot minute ago.
He's like, I'm going to be a rapper. So my first question was, first I was like, yo, that's sick. What's your rap name going to be? You remember he said that. He's like, I'm Lil Sippy Cup.
Lil Sippy Cup, because the SC, yeah. Because he's all about Steph Curry. He's Sean Campbell, so yeah. Lil Sippy Cup.
He said that. I'm Lil Sippy Cup. And then like, fast forward, right? You send me this, and I haven't heard him rap or nothing like that before. You send me this clip of y'all just freestyling in a car, and I just heard. I didn't even like really hear what he was talking about. I just heard his cadence. I heard his cadence, and I was like, whoa, what? What is that? And I said, you know what? Fuck it, dude. Blind faith. What can you do on this track, Sean? Like, let me hear it.
Yeah.
And no matter what you do, I don't give a fuck. Like, bro, I'm at this stage of my life right now. I don't give a fuck, bro.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't care what you do. It's going to get released.
Yeah.
And then it came back. It came back, bro. And I was like, play. I was so excited to hear it. And then when his first verse came out, I was like, what the fuck did we just find, dude?
Yes. No, that's the gift right there, and that's why I say thank you, man. And I'm gonna get personal here because I think you know, we say leadership is like, okay, the influence. Leadership is accomplishing the mission and welfare and all these kind of things. But I really I had a colonel of mine. I love you, Colonel Brandon. I served with him, and one of the things he did, which is what you did in this situation, is you enable someone else to be their best. Right? You allow them to be their best, and you give them rudder steerage, but you allow them to be, that's leadership, is bringing out an EFP, extracting the full potential out of someone. Had you not done that, like, I mean, just the level of confidence or just the art that is now created. I used to freestyle. I used to write down rhymes and stuff and rap battle, all that stupid stuff and lunch tables and all that kind of stuff. But like, I never had the equipment. I never had the things to really record a track, right? My son's not even 16 and he has a track recorded with a actual producer and an actual artist in yourself because you were labeled. You didn't give them nothing. You didn't say this on the bar, do that. You give them the beat and you said, do what you do. And that to me is leadership, like, because you're allowing someone else to be their best self and you're helping them extract their full potential. And if so be it that you also make a good track at the same time, well, that's great. That's a win-win, right? Right. But it's like what Nick Saban talks about how he is with the players, about the process and the play-by-plays and the, if we take care of the play-by-play, then the scoreboard takes care of itself. Like, you ain't got to worry about winning the game. We're going to win championships. That's going to happen.
Yeah.
Play-by-play, I'm going to try to set you up to where you do your best and I enable you to bring out your best. So you did that, man. And I just thank you.
Thank you, bro. No, thank you. I was just like, I remember texting you like, hey, I hope mom and dad cool with him just saying whatever the fuck he wants. It's like, yeah, dude. Yeah.
First Amendment, dog. As long as there's nothing hateful or you trying to create division amongst people, I don't care what you say. Just nothing hateful. You know what I mean? And I think but we got to be fucking real, dog. Whether it's our past, our present, our future, we're all fucking, I talk to groups a lot of times and I'm going to go off on a tangent right quick. And people go, well, he yelled and he cussed. And I'm like, yo, you know what really offends me, dog? Is people not living to their full potential. What offends me is people dying by suicide. What offends me is dead bodies and broken dreams and broken promises. That's what the fuck offends me, not a fucking word. What offends me is when people can't be their best or they choose not to because they're trying to walk about it the right way. They're walking on fucking eggshells or they got muzzles on their fucking mouths because, well, we can't say it like that. We can't do it like that. That's what the fuck offends me, is not people not living to their full potential, not somebody yelling. If you take it like that, then that tells me you got a problem, not me. You got a problem with what the fuck is being said. So if you're offended by a fucking word, what offends me is lazy ass fucking leadership. People not trying to help their people. That's what offends me. But we ain't saying shit about that. We just go ahead. Let's keep promoting them. Let's keep bringing them in. Let's keep next man up. All that bullshit. But all the while, they can't leave their way out of wet paper bag because they're too fucking scared to be real. So I say let's be fucking real. So in the part of art or the part of anything, to me, as long as it's not hateful, dog, I say express that shit. Because if not, you're going to suppress that shit. And that shit ain't good for nobody. We done seen that happen a time or two with many of people, to include ourselves.
I'd rather the rest of the world hear you and I curse than anybody else. Because I know even if we curse, we're great people.
Yeah, good humans,
100%, man. Dog.
Well, I know some people that will never curse, but they are evil.
Yeah, I'd rather have someone else hear me curse. I was like, dude, if they're gonna hear a curse word, I'd rather they hear it from me.
Amen.
Like, because I fucking give a shit about you. Sorry.
Yeah, because it's said with no malice.
Yeah. Like, come on.
And it might not be what you want to hear.
Right.
Exactly. But it's not gonna be something hateful. It's gonna be something that is real. And that's what we need, man. I think we need that in our culture, but we're so fucking scared to be real and to truly. Like, I mean, my man, Garrett Biss, shout out him, man. Great dude. He has a TEDx talk about the veterans about the trauma that all veterans face. It's like a 10-minute long TED talk, but he talks about, when we leave the ranks or even while we're in the ranks, depending on the billet or where you get put, like when you can lose that keyword CAM. That's how I remember it because I'm a narcissist, but connection, authenticity, and meaning. Like you need that authenticity. And if I can't be authentic, like what are we doing? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, and with that comes maybe some bad words. And with that comes maybe some rough tones or maybe some not so perfect days, warts and all, right? You know what I'm saying? So it's that unconditional love, but it's real. And I think that's what we lack in our society, man. I think I heard Tony Robbins say the other day, he said, we're in the information age. We are overwhelmed and inundated with information, but we are starving for wisdom.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, you know what I'm saying?
Dude, that guy still hits.
Starving for wisdom. We got all this information, but we ain't got how much of our lack of wisdom. Yes.
That's different. That's way different.
So different. So different, dog. I know I just went on a tangent around. Yeah, Tony, my man, dude. I love
Tony. That's why he's rich, dog.
But I love Tony because I think he's legit and I think he's genuine. Yeah. And the thing is, he understands the psychology of taboo language. That when you say fuck, it gets people attention real quick. So he'll throw that in there every now and then. Not just fuck, right? To just be vulgar for no reason. But there's a point of emphasis and he knows the taboo. Because people that are like, whoa, what did he just say? And they listen. But if he just over there with a teleprompter, and actually, everyone, we need to try to be our best selves so we can better have human flourishing. Shut the fuck up, man. Change your slide. Next slide.
Turn the page.
I digress. I took it all around the world right there. You joined the Marine Corps for a purpose. You joined the Marine Corps for a reason, to get out of Kalihi, the ghetto of Hawaii. Wanted to follow music. And I know you served for many years, and I'll just say first, man, thank you for your service. And through the Marine Corps,
Thank you.
that's how we know each other.
Yeah. Yep. From and I make this joke. I'm gonna shout out David, man.
I love you, David.
I said, if you look at all my friends around, like I was just like, I make a joke, like you'll see a tattoo, like you know how like they have like the approved by the, what is that, the like all the meats in the grocery store approved by the FD, whatever.
Yeah, approved by the FDA. Yeah.
You'll see that. You'll see David's initials on our arms, like approved by, because I feel like we all kind of synced up because of Dave,
It is. He's a link, man. He's a link,
dude. He's like he is like the link for real. He brought all of us together, and so that's how I met you, and that's through the Marine Corps. We were instructors over there in 29 Palms, but that's how I met you, and it's just like so crazy full circle. Because bro, every time I think about where we started our relationship, right? Yeah. I know David introduced me to you, and he introduced you to me, but the day I think about all the time is the day I turned on Pro Tools and we said, bro, let's just chop it up. Remember?
Oh, yes, I do. Yeah.
I said, I got all these mics. Let's just turn it on. Let's just record us talking.
We just talk shit. We're
just talking shit. And bro, I still remember that night because like we were talking so heavily about validation.
Yeah.
Because I'm a big validation junkie. And so I like to think like I know you because of validation, dog.
Yeah. No, it's real. And shout out, man. I love you, David, man.
Yeah,
Uncle Benny, my baby.
I was just at his house yesterday. It was Raiden's birthday party.
Oh,
we got in the 360 camera stuff and everything. I'll post it. You see it.
Yeah, I'm gonna see that.
Big boy. Yeah, all his homies, dog.
Yeah.
He's like watching little David.
I love him. Yeah, little Raiden. Yeah, man. Yeah, I love that dude, man. And you're right. I was in a dark place too, man. When I met you, dog, like I was in a fucked up place, man. And I just thank you and Jess and David and everybody else and Marv, man, because that when I would come to see y'all, when I would drive 3.5 hours away from the man, I was in the Hills Have Eyes land of California. I was in the desert, but I would ride down to San Diego, man, and just be able to be me. It was so nice, man, because I wasn't able to be authentic. At least I didn't feel as though I could be authentic where I was. And I didn't have my family because I was geo-bashing. And, just anybody out there that if you're listening to this and you have a friend or somebody you know that seems like they got it all together, right? But if they're not near their people, reach out to that person, man. Try to do what these people did for me. They brought me to their house. They said, let me stay there for the weekend. Y'all be tired. And you know me. It was back when I used to drink too. I'd be up all night long, running my fat ass mouth and shit. But y'all would listen.
Oh, yeah, dog. Come on, man.
People say, why your voice so raspy? And I'm like, well, I smoked Black and Mild since I was 12. So that didn't help. But I don't know anymore.
Heck
yeah, no, man, y'all gave me a place of refuge. And then, I think what you said about the validation and what I said about connection, authenticity, and meaning, y'all gave me that keyword, Cam, that connection, authenticity, and meaning. And again, the link was David, because I wouldn't have known you. And I always knew who you were because he'd always talk about you. I'm sure in some ways, he talked about the one dude who owes the money still, and it was me. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's all 0621, Charlie Oscar Mike, and y'all were comm school instructors and stuff like that. And but we finally got to meet, man, and we just hit it off because it was like, I didn't really have a canvas, but I knew I was an artist and I was messing with comedy and like I was getting out to open mics out there in Cali. But like, yeah, man, thank you. And I share that because you never know. It's back to 101 of Robin Williams. Everyone you meet's fighting a battle you know nothing about, man. I was so suicidal at that point. I was like so alone. I felt like the black sheep of the world, and I was just, man, I can't even put it all into words. But I've expressed it on other podcast episodes with other people, but I was in a dark place, and suicide was a highly likely option. And I'm just glad they didn't allow weapons in the barracks, because I probably wouldn't be here through other means. But y'all gave me a place of refuge, bro. And I say that because somebody out there's listening, and they could be that place of refuge for somebody else. And or that person that's hurting, there's people that you could reach out to that could be that place, that it could be a place of refuge for you. So we can't read minds though. But y'all heard my soul, and y'all were there for me, man. And I love you forever for it, man. For real.
I love you, bro. Dude, that's crazy, because if you can ask Jess how I feel about you, how I look at you, dog. I never said that, what you just said.
You would have thought it though, right?
No.
Yeah.
Fuck
No.
Fuck no, bro. I'm
we
like,
know how to front. We know how to maintain military bearing.
you, you know what I think about you, bro? Like every time I talk to Jess, I'm like, dude, Cam's the best dad I know.
Thanks, man.
I swear to God, bro. You
Thanks,
guys,
bro.
Jess. I literally, Cam's the best dad I know. I literally say that shit every fucking time, dog. I'm sorry if I offend all my other dad friends. But like, you know what I'm saying?
You guys are cool too, bro. We love you.
No, everybody's dope.
Thank you.
Right? Everyone's dope. But like, everybody can be, you can say everybody's number one, but whatever, right? But like, no, for real, bro. Like, that's what I say. So I was like, dude, he's doing such a great job. I never fucking would have once thought you had that thought in your head, dog.
Yeah.
And oh man, bro. I know we got man. I was talking to I'm not gonna say names because I said, hey, whenever you comfortable talking about this, I know somebody you can talk to, like, right, other than myself. But he brought it up and mentioned that, and I was like, dog, I'll fucking kill you, dog. I'll kill you first, dog. I promise. I was like, I will kill you first. I promise you, if you ever fucking have that thought in your head, anybody, you give me a call, I promise you, I will kill that version of you. So just fucking call me. I have that confidence, bro. Where if you felt that way, you call me up, I will kill that version of you right then and there. I promise you. So just fucking call.
Yeah, man.
Hit me up.
Yeah.
Don't ever fucking say that shit to me. I'll fucking kill you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, it's real, man.
I love you, brother. No,
I love you too, man. But y'all didn't even know. But y'all, and that's not like you didn't take the time to notice. But like we know how to. I mean, whether it's because we're Marines or veterans or whatever, like we know how to set our shit aside and put on a front. Like like we just know how to do it. Like, we're trained for it. We're good at it, man. Like we're actors in the play, all of us, and that doesn't mean we're fake. That just means we know how to act right in different situations. And I definitely knew how to front and be like, yeah, but. To the point of what you just said, there's an organization called Overwatch Project, and I wear their bracelet. But they say what you just said about, just fucking call. Like, if you need help, just fucking ask. You know what I'm saying? Just fucking ask. I was just giving a plug. I get no money off this, but just,
send me their link, bro.
Somebody might need a good resource, and those are genuine people that really care, man.
That's awesome.
Yeah, y'all was that for me, man. But like you said, like fucking call, fucking ask. Like, because you don't know sometimes, and we don't know how good we are at fronting sometimes,
Talk, bro. Just fucking, like you said, share yourself.
Yeah, that's part of it too.
Yeah, people forget to we forget to share ourselves sometimes, and then like, because you think you're weaker when you share yourself. Fuck no, it makes you. I promise you, when people see other people sharing, because I know I used to not share. Yeah. When I used to see other people sharing and I stopped sharing, I used to be like, damn, they're fucking so brave.
Right.
So fucking share.
Yeah. But I don't want to look like a little biscuit.
Right.
No, you won't. Yeah. What's going to make you look like a little biscuit is when you suppress it and then you snap and you take it out on somebody who doesn't deserve it. That's what's going to make you look like a little biscuit. So like you said, like whether it's through art or a conversation or reaching out to your natural resources, other humans, right? And friends and family, be careful with who those people you reach out to, but like don't suppress it. Express it, because you either deal with your shit or it deals with you. That's a common theme that I've said on basically every episode here. And like, if you don't deal with your shit, it will deal with you. And you might end up being, unfortunately, unintentionally, a hurt person who hurts other people. And that's not cool. That's not cool. And we know a lot of them, because it's just, you work in high up tempo, high stress levels. It doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't even have to be military to know these things. A lot of people think that this show is just for military people. It's not. Anybody. I don't care what you come from, because you don't need to just be in the military to be stressed. Like, you could work at Taco Bell or be a teacher or a first responder of some sort, and stress and pain and getting through stuff. So everyone is welcome on here. But for us, you said you joined the Marine Corps. Tell me just a little bit about that.
I remember, so I was like, I just lost a lot of weight too right now, right? But like,
yeah, you trim as fuck, dude. You tough.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
Speaking of Bruce Lee, you over there trying to look like him.
I know, dude. but like, I was overweight. I couldn't join the Marine Corps at first. I had to lose all this weight, and that's another thing too that kind of shaped me as a young man, right? I'm like 17, 18 years old, and having to, I think I had to, in order to dep in. So I was like around 250. Right, as a fucking teenager, right? I was like, fuck, and I had to lose all that weight and to dep in what I think it was like 190 or some shit like that. So I had to lose all that weight to get into boot camp. I think I was like 225. I think recently I just lost. I was from 264. I lost all the way down to 164. 64,
Dang,
right?
100 pounds, dog.
Yeah, right now.
Wow,
Yeah,
bro. That's
like,
big shout out to you, dog. You like the Filipino
you,
David Goggins. Look at you and shit.
dude. I don't know, man.
No,
David
that's dope,
Goggins,
though. That's
nasty.
real, though. But you said DEP. Just anybody listening out there, DEP is when you are in the delayed entry program and you swear in to join the military, to join the Marine Corps or whatever branch, but you haven't left for boot camp yet. Like, you have to get DEP'd in first. You have to delayed entry program swear in. So
yeah. So as a teenager, I had to lose that weight, and so. Dude, this is a dope ass story. I wish I still had their contact info. If they watch or listen to your podcast, yo, hit me up. Fucking follow me. Hit me. Let's reconnect. But there's this guy, Corporal Amos. He was trying to come back into the Marine Corps, and he was a grunt. And my recruiter, right? He never gave up on me. Right at the time, he was Gunnery Sergeant Domino. Just fucking. Had the Italian swag and everything, dog. Like, I mean, he was all about it.
Smooth operator.
He walked in the square, everybody like, damn, look at that. That's a fucking Marine right there, right?
Yeah.
Just like that's what we do, dog. But he was like, I help you, dog. Like one day he saw me getting serious. I dropped some weight. He's like, dude, you lost a lot. When he saw me getting serious, he was like, I'll hook you up. He was helping that Corporal Amos get back into the Marine Corps and get back in shape and all that. He's like, you're going to work out with this guy. He was a grunt. Worked out with him, dog. That motherfucker ran my you-know-what in the dirt, dog. I was like, holy shit, dude.
This is like Corporal Amos cat?
Yeah. Him. There was this other kid that wanted to join the Marine Corps, that joined the Marine Corps as well. His name was Jeriel. All of them. Like, I'm sorry dropping y'all name, but this is all great stuff. They motivated me, yo. Like, and shaped me up for boot camp and everything. Like, I couldn't even do a pull-up before. Now I'm 40 years old. I do 30 pull-ups, dog.
Oh,
let's go. You know what I'm saying? Like,
let's go.
Like, it's crazy. Like, but yeah, dog. Like, they helped me get ready for the Marine Corps, and that just showed me. I was like, damn, if these guys do this right now in the civilian world, how dope is it gonna be having that camaraderie?
Yeah.
As a fucking Marine, and I still get it today with you, with Frankie, with David, with Drew, with Terrence. Sorry if I didn't mention anybody's name, but
nah, we love y'all.
Everybody.
Yeah,
dog, it's like
it's almost too many people to name, right?
Dog,
like,
it's crazy.
It is,
right? Brothers
really
and sisters. It's like it's nuts.
It is.
But that like when I experienced that, I was like, dude, this is gonna be dope. Like, cause you're always trying to look for like a sense of belonging too, right?
Yeah.
And the Marine Corps gave me that for the rest of my life, dog. Yeah. All my best friends, Marines, dog. You know. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. But yeah, during the Marine Corps, I was a fucking radio operator because my ASVAB scores was okay.
Same, brother. I was open contract. I didn't even know I was going.
And you know what they tell you in boot camp? Remember in boot camp, bro, they'd be like, yeah, you got 8-second life expectancy. You're like, yo,
because they want to shoot that one with the antenna. It was going on Vietnam.
God,
it's true.
Bro.
Yeah. For those who don't understand, you got the little, we all play with the little army mans. They got like they holding it up in the air. The one dude's got a little mortar. Obviously, somebody got a weapon in the prone. And then there's that one with the radio. That was us. And that was like, what did they say, 8 seconds? I forgot what the exact math was, but yeah, for radio operators, because the enemy would see you on patrol and see you with your squad or with fire team, whatever, and they would see that antenna sticking out your, and that would be a target. You know what I'm saying? 3-foot tape, 10-foot whip, they would get you.
It's funny, man, but it's like it's nuts though, because being a communicator, you're like, all right, you should know, right? Like, all right, I'm learning this skill to, be a great communicator, and it's like, dude, in life, that's how you stay alive.
You have to have it.
You have to have it. Yeah, that's how you stay alive.
So I love that you said that, man, because I think about it sometimes, like in trying to convey certain messages, or with art, or with public speaking, or with comedy. It's all back down to the fundamentals of communication, and that was my job, my initial job while I was in the Marine Corps. And I didn't think about how much it would, like you said, like play into so many other things. But like if you have a message and somebody's calling an artillery or somebody's calling a CASEVAC, if you fuck that message up, you fuck everything up. So it really makes you mindful. And I'm not the best communicator in the world, but I'm just saying it gave me another layer of thought behind how you communicate. And I'm not the best communicator ever, but the thought wasn't there before. You just like say shit, right? And then with being in communications, you realize how important it is, the brevity, the conciseness, time and place, because y'all know I run my fat mouth a lot and I'm not too short-winded, but like 3-second bursts, right? Like you got to have that on the hooks. You got to have that. I don't know what it is now because it's SATCOM and a lot of stuff's different, but back in our time with prick 119s, baby.
119s.
Like, the H250 had You know what I'm saying?
Man.
It plays into a lot though.
It does, bro. It does. And like, I'm the biggest Pogue out of all of us.
That's right. Well, I put the OG in Pogue now, baby. What's up?
And like, that's one thing I still got from it, where it's just like, no, you like your communication is so important, dude. Like, and words too, right? Like words is so, dog. Like we're all selective listeners.
Yeah, that's facts. Yes.
We're all selective, bro. I don't care what anybody. That's why I said that earlier, where it's like, at the end of the day, you only gonna believe you, anyways.
Yeah.
So fucking keep the right people around you and believe you. Then like
That's
fucking
yeah.
So it's just like, yeah, man. But being a great communicator is, or at least trying to, right? And the only way to communicate is to fucking do it.
Gotta do it. Yeah. Just
hey, bro,
Nike that shit.
I'm not feeling good this week, dog. What's up? Let's talk. All right, let's chop it up.
Gotta communicate. I can't read your mind. I could maybe notice like he ain't popping up on social media, but maybe he's doing something. Maybe he's creating an album or whatever. Don't assume, man. We all know the acronym for assume. You make an ass out of you and me, but like we have to ask people how they doing. And you yourself, as you just described, it takes two to tango. So if you're that one out there hurting, man, like help us help you, because some people got so much shit. We got so much shit. Tony Robbins said we're over inundated with information. There's just so much shit, man. And sometimes like it messes up our like empathy, spidey sense to be able to pick up on shit because we're just overwhelmed with information, dog.
We never figure this shit out.
Nah.
We just get better at reacting. That's it.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
That's it. We just get better at reacting. We're not gonna figure this shit out.
Gotta be real and gotta communicate though. And
you gotta communicate.
And we can stay proactive and stay left of man with stuff. But you know, you gotta help people help you, man. And people ain't mind readers, so if you just gotta communicate. Gotta Charlie Oscar Mike. That's COMM in phonetic alphabet. So we say Charlie Oscar Mike. Papa
you saying that, I just felt like I was in 29 Palms right now. I was like,
go to Sugar Cookie. Yeah. Get some.
Dude, I fell down the Sugar Cookie once.
I've fallen many a days on that. Yeah. I went back, you know, because we go back, you know, as calm. When I went back to staff and CO, I had to go back for Chiefs course, and I was back up that thing, and it was not as easy as it was when I was in Frock.
Dude, I don't know if like, you know, Frankie, he's actually getting his youth back. Fucking guy, he's been running. He got, I cut some time off my 3 miles too, but he's killing it. I think he ran like a 21-minute fucking 3 miler the other.
I think it's hilarious that you all are retired and out, you know,
dude,
and y'all still like, you know what? I want to see what my PFT is.
You know why? you know what it is too, bro? It's like I said, the people that I keep around me, right? My natural resources. How many times, bro? Like even when I was Ghost, you would send us a video of you like just running and talking to us.
Talking shit, yeah.
Talking shit. And I'd just be like, I need to do that. Do that. So all that shit matters, man. Like, you don't know when you step outside and you get that fresh air. You don't know that shit's fucking re-energizing you. You just do it. But then you're like, damn, why do I feel better?
Yeah.
Same thing like with your... Just fucking communicate. Stay connected with people. Don't fucking go ghost, man. Like, that's the worst thing to do. Now, if you're doing it for a purpose so you can be better, so because you know you're the toxic one, and you want to get yourself out of the basket for a little bit so that you can be better for everyone else, that's totally different.
Solid point.
But communicate that. Hey, bro, I'm just going to disappear for a little bit because I got a lot of me to work on, dog. It's nothing against y'all. Just want to let you know that I'm good, bro. And yes, please do check up on me here and there.
Yeah, you're right.
That's it.
No, you're right.
Yeah,
but that's that communication.
Yeah, bro.
And we are all overwhelmed. And even like you said, the friends and because, you know, you have never met them, but I know y'all know of each other because I've talked to both of you about it. But our close friend Angel that was in 210 with us, he's a firefighter in New York. He retired. His wife's a fire marshal. She retired from the fire department. But he watched the towers fall, and then he joined the Marine Corps and served and went to Iraq and Afghanistan, did everything. And now he got out, and now he's a firefighter. But he's the one that told me, and I put it in that book, that blood makes you related, love makes you family. Like, even right now, we're trying to cite off, like, you know, Marine Corps family, and you'll leave somebody out because there's so many, right? And it's not like it's not to say that it's quantity and not quality, because you still have these quality relationships with these individuals that are your brothers or sisters forever. It doesn't matter. MOS doesn't matter. Obviously, it doesn't matter if they're female, male. Like, these are your brothers and sisters forever. And you can even meet them after service. And the connection and bond is still there because that blood makes you related, love makes you family. And if you don't have that, find that in somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? That's why I talk about a lot of times like the Overwatch Project, or we're talking about expression. I've been trying to share a lot about the Armed Services Arts Partnership. A lot of people don't know that shit's existed. Like they don't even know that ASAP is the thing, that they can go there, connect with other veterans or active duty or military affiliated people and find that tribe, because we need, like you said, that connection, dog. We need it. Even if you do want to take a step away, right? But I've seen with me, if I go internal, it goes dark. Like that's why I try to emphasize for anybody that's like me, go external, because that's where you can find the light. Because when you go in that cave, you may need to lick your wounds and heal up a little bit. That's cool. But if you stay there too long, man, for me and those who I know are like me, we downward spiral, because we go internal and we become selfish and we forget our connections, and it's just not a good place. I don't think humans are meant to be there. Even introverts need people.
Yeah. 100%, bro.
We need our tribe. So find it. Go find your tribe. And like Maya Angelou said to her son when he was having problems trying to find friends, she said, well, in order to find a friend, you have to be a friend. So start there. Try to be a friend. Try to be open. Yeah. Because we're like, I don't got no friends. Are you being a friend?
Right. What? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Be the person you want to meet, dog. Like fucking.
Ooh, yes. Yeah. And we could all do better at that.
Yeah.
You can change it up right all the time.
Dude, I was I tell everybody, I was like, dog, I am so glad you cannot fucking read what's on my mind, because you would fucking...
I'd be committed.
Dude, oh my God, dude. I was like, but it like, just my, like from talking to a lot of people and like, you know, because communicating now, it's like, dude, perspective is gold.
Yes.
So it's like, I love gold.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
It's like, I just like, now I love talking to people and just hearing what their stories are now, because it helps me understand my own thinking. Because like when I was talking to someone earlier today, and he was saying, no, I'm like this, I'm like this, I'm like this. And then in my head, I'm like what you were just saying right now, bro. And I'm like, dude, all I see when I think of you, dog, is that's the fucking greatest dad ever. Like, you know, like, but to me, like, I don't see that. I'm like, we're so much in our head all the time where we don't know that. And the only way you're going to hear that is when you talk to people, dog. Dude, no, this is how I see you. Bro, like, that's why I started recording myself a lot. Because what you see on camera is different from what you see here, dog. All the time.
Amen.
I watch it. I watch watching my own replays. I treat it like a fucking sport, dog. It's my franchise. My life is my franchise.
It's true though. It is.
I have to make sure I'm a fucking Virgo too. I'm like very like I gotta make these adjustments if need be, right? So it's my franchise. I learned that from my boss. I'm not gonna steal that from. He says treat it like a franchise. Every move you make has to matter. The people you talk to, the people you meet with, everything has to count. And if it doesn't, you adjust, right? But like, yeah, dog, like when I watch these, like, especially like with Filipino martial arts, when I'm actually doing it, in my head, I'm like, damn, I'm fucking up. I'm fucking up this, I'm fucking up that. It's just all, just hate. I'm just beating myself up, dude. And then I watch the playback, bro. I look amazing.
Yeah. I do that. What is that stick shit? What is that called again?
It's called balintawak, bro. Balintawak, but it's Filipino eskrema.
Bro, it's so tight. But you be flowing with it. Like, you talk about cadence, it's just like, there's an art to that. Like, it's obviously martial arts, but it's the way I see you and the instructor, like, flowing, and I'm like, damn. I feel like I'm watching, like, a training montage from, like, Bloodsport when he was, like, hitting the little, you know, I forgot what it's called, the Oki or whatever, when you're hitting the machine.
I feel like Van Damme did it. That's what I tell everybody. I'm like, 8-year-old life, just living my dream of being Jean-Claude Van Damme, dog. Like, fuck. I wanted to be him so bad when I was growing up, dog. I was like,
yeah, it's true.
I still can't do the splits.
Yeah, I can't do the splits neither. Yeah, but we could definitely get some of them hammer pants that he was rocking. You know, a little wife and a little well, no, it's not called that no more. It's called a husband cuddler. I think they call that shirt.
Is that what they?
It's not called what it used to be called. It's called a husband cuddler.
Husband cuddler. That's awesome.
But you're diversifying yourself in all these different areas, though, and I think that makes a difference with you being able to maintain the best version of you, because I see you do the videos, you do the martial arts, you obviously love your family and you love those around you, you stay connected in that sphere, but you're also constantly expressing yourself, and I don't know, I think that makes a fucking big difference in the quality of who you are. And losing 100 pounds in the last how long?
Like a year and a half. Yeah.
That's crazy, man. Congrats, dude.
Thank you.
That's inspiring right there, man. That's
I've
inspiring.
had I've addictive habits, so it's like.
But you got to channel that shit in the right way.
Yeah, exactly.
I say that to a lot of, I talk to a lot of Marines. I get the privilege to talk to a lot of Marines, and I try to explain to them, like, and this isn't to outrule anybody else who's listening, but you may be just like us too. You just never joined the Marine Corps. But like, we have this like certain level of fuck it in our system. There's a certain level of fuck it, why not, right? And because like if you, I think Sergeant Major Reeves, the Sergeant Major Marine Corps, amazing man. He talks about this a lot. Like he said it on a Travis Mannion podcast. And it said, it's almost irrational to want to be a Marine, right? Because if you wanted to do aviation, or if you wanted to do supply or communications or any of these other things, skill wise, occupation wise, you could do it in any other branch. But for some reason, you said, I want the hardest one. Or even if people argue it's not the hardest, whatever, teach their own, but the perception is it's the hardest when you're on the outside. 13-week boot camp, like, but you still wanted to join that. So I think we all have a little bit of fuck it in our system. So I think that ties into a positive, right? But it's all in a manner of how you channel it, because like I'll just share it with you. The number one killer of Marines is Marines. It's either through mishaps and accidents or through death by suicide. So like we have a lot of fuck it in our system, and we're very, we don't wait around or overanalyze to the point where we're like, we actually take action. We have a bias for action. So with that, if you're not channeling it the right way, it can lead you astray into a bad thing. So I've said the same thing, man. I am so addictive, but now I try to be addicted to the right things, to the good things, right? I'm addicted to trying to help people. I'm addicted to coaching. That's why they call me Coach Cam. I'm addicted to comedy. I'm addicted to having good relationships with people. I'm addicted to volunteering in my community. And I know that sounds corny or whatever, but like it's the real talk, and I channel it, and I almost have to sometimes just wear myself out so I can go to sleep, because I'll be over here stir crazy wanting to do something stupid. Because if I'm not, this is what I came up with recently for those like us, it's not just Marines, but damn, a lot of us Marines are like this. If we're not doing something constructive, we will find something destructive to do. And it's just how we are. It's almost just how we are. So if you're not doing what you said, which is channeling into healthy addictions, I know the word addiction is a bad word. People go, that's no. I'm saying healthy outlets, vesting your time and energy and attention to those. We kind of could be destructive to our own will. Yeah, I know it's a big rant.
Dude, no, you're right. Because the most destructive voice is your own voice. Like,
man, I had that dude as an asshole in my head.
Dog, it's the worst. It's the worst. You have you heard like that Terry Crews story? He's talking about like how every time he like talks down at himself, he thinks about like the little kid version of him. Like, would you like so for me, like the 8-year-old version of me, like, would I yell at him the way I yell at myself right now? Like, would I call him a fucking idiot? That 8-year-old me? Yeah. I was like, oh fuck, I probably wouldn't.
No, you wouldn't. No,
you wouldn't.
That's an asshole. You're a bully.
Yeah.
That's wow. Yeah. I got hit on that recently from a friend, Garrett Biss. Y'all can look him up. He's a Marine veteran speaker, does a lot of good things with people in therapy and people in recovery. But I sent him a message, and I was like, I was joking. I was like, man, I'm a fucking dumbass. I gotta like write stuff over and read it over and over again. And he hit me back. He's like, look, man, I know you didn't ask for this, but coachable moment between friends. Stop talking to yourself like that, man. Like, cut that shit out. Like, stop it. And he was like, stop talking. He's like, I get it in comedy, you might say it in jest or whatever like that, but like, we're just two friends talking right now. Like, stop shitting on yourself. And I do it a lot, but he's like, that's not healthy. And it reminded me again, Bruce Lee used to say, be careful with how you talk to yourself, because there's a reason they call it spelling, because words are spelling, because you're casting spells in your own head. And I know these things, and I'm sure we all know of things, but do we actually apply them, right? And I needed that gut check, because I've been trying to think of it differently. But at the same time, I was like, man, I ain't gonna be like, Kim, you could do it, bro. Go ahead, right? But now thinking about it as what you just described about that child, that's different. That hits different. That's more incentive to be nicer to yourself.
Yeah.
I know that sounds corny. And some of y'all out there, y'all need to be a little meaner to yourself, because some of y'all think y'all the shit and y'all ain't. Okay. So I'll just be, there's a time and a place, right? Sometimes I talked about this a few weeks ago to an audience, and we were talking about like depression. And I was like, it hurts when I, have bad self-talk. But then there's other times where I need Goggins to be in my head going, don't be a little bitch. Go get the boats, so it's not one size fits all for every time, but there's a time my little 8-year-old needs to be like, stop being a lazy little fucker. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. Yeah. I digress as usual.
damn, yeah, let that 8-year-old fucker like chew you out. Don't be the one that chews. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, like what the fuck you doing, dog? I had way more planned for us.
Yeah.
We were supposed to be Jean-Claude Van Damme right now. We can't even fucking kick.
We can't do the splits, bro.
We can't do the splits. Let's fucking go.
Oh, that's real right there, man.
Yeah, dog. Because we had dreams, bro. We still have them.
You do. And there's no reason to stop them.
Nah.
What
you gonna do at 80? Fucking say like, bro, damn.
You're gonna be 80 anyway, dog.
You're gonna be 80 in.
You're gonna be 80 anyway. You might as well be 80 with a degree or a doctorate or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, why not? We're here anyway, dog. Like, and it's never too late. Anybody out there listening, man, like, it's never too fucking late to change some shit up. Even as enlightened as we said we were from being in the Marine Corps and having all these experiences and all these kind of things. I met you back in 2017 when I was in a dark place. I was still on some fucked up shit. And obviously you were too, because you just expressed how much growth you've had in recent years. Like, you're never done growing is what I'm trying to say. So anybody out there that's like, I'm fucked, it's over. Like, no, it's not, man. No, it's not. Like, you could change shit up right fucking now, dude.
Holy fuck, like instantly too. You'll be surprised how instantly you can change your life. People think it's such a long fucking journey. Dog, nah, it's not. It changes like that. It changes like that. You just have to fucking ask. Just fucking ask.
Just ask, yeah.
Just fucking ask, man. Whoever you asking, just ask. Keep talking to yourself. Keep talking to people. Just keep talking. Don't fucking stay quiet.
Yeah. What's helped you with that, man? Like, over the years, was there like a point where, like, you know, you became this person you are now, or was it like, you know, because I have these bricks behind me, and it's like brick by brick, it all adds up, right? Rome wasn't built overnight. It didn't fall apart overnight either. So it's like those brick by brick things. But like, was there any definitive moment for you in recent years?
Yeah, 100%. It's music, bro. I was like, how am I supposed to fucking express myself through music if I'm scared to express myself through music? And I just started, I was like, yo, I'm holding back so much. I was like, how are you supposed to be happy doing music knowing you're not fucking going all out? Like, you're not giving your full power. It's like Superman saying, hey, you can't fly, just walk around. Just save people walking around. Fuck that, I'm flying. Like, so when I realized, bro, you calling yourself introverted and like not expressing yourself the way you really want to, holding back, you're never gonna fucking show your truest expression. You're never going to. So why are you still making music? That was my question. So I stopped making music, bro, because I was like, dude, I'm so scared to express my real self. I stopped making fucking music. I love making music, but that's how much I hated myself. And then finally I was like, all right, let's get out of my comfort zone. Let's fucking hit it. And I did, bro. I started opening up more at work. Dude, one time at work, for some reason, my boss decided to have me talk. And I'm like, dog, I was like, boss, don't give me the mic. If you give me the mic, motherfuckers will never get this shit back. I talk forever. I said, God gave me one superpower, dog. I can talk my ass off, yo. Right? You too, bro. We got the gift of fucking gap. That's why if you need to call somebody, you call us.
We do, man. We do them voice memos, dog. It matters.
100%. But then when I started I was like, let me just try expressing myself. I express myself. There's more people that talk to me now.
Yeah. Because they resonate with you, right? And they feel
right.
You. They're like, damn, he's like me. Because we are more alike than unalike as human beings. Shout out Maya Angelou on that. We're more alike 100%. Than unalike. And when you share your true self, people go, oh shit, you too? Or like back to what we were talking about earlier. Or the front part of it. Like, I didn't know you was like that too. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah. Because
we can't read each other. Nah. I have to know what you're into. Like, you gotta express yourself. So
yeah.
When I did that, bro, and I started seeing, oh, wow, like even expressing my beliefs, right? And I was like, yeah, I believe in God. I talk to God every day. Every day I talk to God. We're homies. Me and God have our thing, man. Like when people knock on the door, or like, dude, me and God, we got our own thing, dog. That's how special I am to God. We have our own sessions. We good, right?
Yeah.
Talk to him every day, man. So it's like, yeah, dog, like you have to express yourself. So you have to, I talking about God with other people. They come to me and they talk about God. Dude, I didn't know you were a believer. And what? Now I'm talking to people that this whole time for the past couple of years, I thought people gave up on God.
You're right. Yeah.
Now I got people telling me, no, I'm still here.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
But you're not going to get that unless you express yourself, because you can't expect me to know what you're going through, what you like, what you do. Nah, we're supposed to express that. We got to share that with each other. And that's why I love it, bro. Like I hop online. I am so happy that my feed is your posts. Because not a lot of us get that on their feed, bro. And I am so fucking dumbfounded. I'm like, dude, this shit needs to fucking go viral. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, why? I was like, why is it only ending up on my feed? This needs to go on everyone's fucking feed.
Yeah, I appreciate
it.
It
does,
man.
Bro. Because like, really, if
thank you.
That communication, everything. I am so glad God is working on my algorithm, because I got the right people showing up on my feed, dog. I promise you. I promise you. You can ask everybody that talks to me. I don't have bullshit on my feed. I swear to God.
I don't either. That's why I get mad when people say social media is like so bad. I used to look at it like that, but if it's bad, you're liking shit that's bad, you're feeding that algorithm. But I totally agree with you. Like my shit is like nothing but like positive memes, and then obviously close friends and family like you. But most of it's like positive, like hustle type shit, like philosophical type stuff. Like if it's bad, I just be like mute or unfollow, or what do you do? Like you do a dislike and it won't come up again. But because they just want hits no matter what. So it's almost like guns, right? Like guns aren't bad. It's how they're used. All the different things that you can use a weapon in the wrong direction, right? Like a car could drive somebody to see their long lost relative. A car can also drive through New Orleans on Canal Street and Bourbon Street and kill a bunch of people. So it's all how you use it. So I totally agree with you, man, that like no bias in saying I appreciate you saying it, because for me it's validation, because there's a many a day, man, for me. And I'm sure you go through it too as a creator or somebody who puts art out. Like you're like, man, is this shit even mattering? Is this shit even like hitting?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Is this shit even like?
And then there's other
people that love you, and there's people that care about you that are like, yo, I think you post too much. Like I think you. And I'm like, and I had a mentor of mine. She came to me and she was like, do you think you're really like one post, one brief, one podcast away from like saving all these lives or whatever it is? And I was like, maybe. Because that's that sense of urgency, and I'm not bragging on myself. I'm just saying, I'm like, we all want that million-man march of, oh, I impacted this many people. Like, you want that. Our egos do, right? We want to be Dr. King in a sense, right? We want to help people. But, like, as long as it could just reach one, right? So when you say that, man, it gives me so much reassurance, and I thank you for that. And even, not just that, but being receptive to what I'm saying, because some people, no matter who you are, you can have the best shit in the world, but some people just see you, they hear you, and they're like, I don't want to listen to him. I don't want to listen to her. Well, that's cool. That's not your person. Then find somebody else. But like, you still need the message. And we're all just vessels for the message of the art, of the currency of, I think, love, which to me, God is love, love is God. But that's me. That's how I feel about it. So thank you.
Nah, bro. You need to just keep doing this. I hope this is not the last episode I'm on.
Nah, fuck no, dude. No, I say we do it on a reoccurring thing. Like, cause this has been therapy for me, and hearing. Just like, I appreciate you, man. Like, we always say if I could just reach one, man, but your art helps me. Like, your shit helps me. And your shit, as we said earlier in the conversation, helps my family, right? Because we all know, like, Gia be like, that's the Uncle Rex Real Resilience Talk song. That's what she has on our little playlist. And then you're all over her little personal, she's 4 years old, and she knows your songs. You know what I'm saying? Like, she'd be like, play that one again. And like, when Frames come on, Frames with a PHRAMES, she's like, Daddy, rap. Daddy, rapping. And then we have to rap because she knows that's our freestyle beat in the car. The effect you have on others is the most valuable currency there is. But you're having an effect on, you know what I'm saying? So it's a steel sharpens steel. I appreciate you for real. Thank you.
Bro, so you saying that about Gia, like Jess, my wife, y'all, like I was like, I think I'm gonna take down those MonchichiRex beats. And then my wife's like, why the fuck would you do that?
Yeah, don't.
So like, how many people still listen to that? And like,
oh, I need that.
It's like, it doesn't matter if it's like only 1, 2, or 3. Those people fucking love listening to it. You leave that shit on. Yeah. I was like, no, you're right. Yeah. You're right.
You're right.
And you saying this right now, I'm never.
Oh, you're on her playlist, though. Yeah, well, I was in like, if you really do this
But
shit, let me know
the
so I can
instrumentals
so I can screen record. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you like Snoop with the bow wow 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 wow. You doing MonchichiRex?
So my wife's one of my wife's besties. She's a teacher. She's a school teacher, and she just told me she plays the Snoop Dogg the kid songs.
Yeah, it's good, man.
For her students and stuff. She's like, I play that all, like, what's it called, Snoopy Land or something like that?
That's
like,
a bug right there.
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
that's a bug right there. It's tight though, man. I was like, this actually, like, he got some good beats, some good, like, people spitting on that show.
My mom was like, son, maybe you should make some songs where there's no cursing, and more people will like it. I was like, what the?
Those ain't my people.
I was like, then Snoop Dogg does that, right?
Yeah.
You're like, dang, mom.
Yeah, no, I battle with that too, man, because there's a lot of, same with comedy. It's just not to just be cheap, because, you know, just cussing to cuss is cheap. Like, it's easy. But like, there's just a cadence and a rhythm that cuss words help with, especially with rhyming or with comedy or with speaking. But not to use it as a crutch, right? So I totally get that. I respect that. But it's almost, you know, somebody's listening and they're like, well, just be more articulate. And I'm like, you're right. But at the same time, this is part of me articulating things. You know what I'm saying? So I see both sides. I really do. And I know some people that aren't like crazy religious or anything like that. They just don't like to swear. They don't like it, you know, but that's why it's teach their own, and it's called freedom of speech. Right. Exactly. But I'm with you so much on that, man. Cause I've been told the same thing, like, comics notice a lot of times that you get more paid work if you go clean with comedy, but like, maybe it's just my messed up brain, but like sometimes raunchy stuff is just more funny to me. But dude, you know, and it's
you can't be fake.
Like, that's just not me. But like there is a place, obviously, like Nate Bargatze. That dude is hilarious, and if you watch his stuff, he don't cuss at all.
No curse,
like no curse, and he has like families at his shows, and I'm like, man, that's awesome, that's amazing, and I'm sure he has to work hard at it, but like that's just not me. But I love his stuff. Every time a new special of his drops, I love that dude. He's hilarious. That Tennessee whiskey kid, that dude is funny, but he don't say that one bad word.
That's why they have different brands of shoes, bro.
You got to find your people.
You find your fucking brand, dog.
Like everybody doesn't have to like Dave Chappelle, but you know, if he comes to town, he's gonna sell out because people that love Dave Chappelle are gonna come see him, or certain artists. Like, I honestly, no diss to her, I love her. I love her. I think she's a cool person. I don't hate her on her for nothing. I think she's helped bring the game to other people. But like, there's not like one Taylor Swift song where I'm like, I really dig this. That's just not my sound. But like, you put on Adele could make a song with burping, and I'd be like, yo, she is the greatest artist ever, right? But for other people, they just don't get it. But they obviously have their people. Like, you just need to find your people. That's why I think it's, and I've learned this through ASAP, through the Armed Services Arts Partnership, and I've learned this from Bobby Oliver, a mentor that's out in Cali. Like, you have to express your real truth in your art, because the people who will really get it, they need it. They need you. They need you to be that vessel, and you express it in your way. Obviously, don't just be vulgar to be vulgar, and don't be hateful or malicious. No, nobody's trying to say do that. But like, there's a beauty in you being real and sharing your real, because people go, oh, like we said earlier, oh, you too? You too? Like, you go through that too, Rex? I didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? It's deep, man. And that's why I just think you got to be real. But for Nate Bargatze, that's his real. That's great, because people get to see that. And I even get to benefit from it. And I don't express the same way, but I receive his message. I know I just went on a tangent. That was crazy. Sorry.
No, dog.
That was like some Matrix shit in my head. It made sense when I was thinking it, though.
It's nuts because I feel like I think that's why, like, I grew a liking to you too, because I was like, dude, this guy's just like me. He's just like me, dog. Like, look at our conversations, bro. We're both going on fucking like tangents, and fucking we're just like.
But I'm in it. I'm all about it,
bro.
Tangents some
dude,
more.
Me too. I'm in it, dude. Like I was like, fuck yeah. If I can get homies around me that act just like me, we'd fucking be the Power Rangers, son. I'm like, holy fuck.
Captain Planet with our powers combined. Win. I'll be the one on the side. Water.
Yeah, dog. For real. I'm like, man. And that's really what it is, right? Like you said, you find your people. And like, you my people, dog.
You my people, dog. And
dog.
And I love and appreciate you. And that's the beauty of I love you, dude. Like, just being real and being open, because you were able to see in me and I was able to see in you, oh, that's now my people, right? And I say it again, man, I don't care if you're an introvert, if, you know, some people like crowds. I get what's weird with me, I get fucking anxiety and shit in crowds, but if I'm on the stage, I have no anxiety. Is that not weird? Right? Wow. I think it's like a mental, I think I'm in control thing or something. I don't know.
Wow.
even people who I don't really like big crowds. Like I get like antsy and I want to be in the corner and I want to just be like watching and I'm like, you know, I have situational awareness, but we know it's called paranoia in the civilian world, right? But had I not been real, had you not been real, had not been open, like we wouldn't have, you know, found a friendship, a bond in each other. And I share that with everybody out there. Like, even if you don't like people, still try to be the friend that you need. And you'd be surprised about, you know, what now it's 8 years later and you're one of my best friends to death.
Yeah,
you know
bro.
what I'm saying? And I met you through a fellow best friend who is also a best friend of yours. You know what I'm saying? And, yeah, man.
Dude, that guy's a full-blown dad now.
I know, right? Who'd have ever thought, right?
We thought he was just gonna be a fucking jet setter party animal for life, dude. Like,
I thought he was just gonna be the cool uncle forever, bro.
Yeah,
and he's somebody. He's a dad in lieu of third
Dog.
award.
Dog, I was like, wow, bro, you have like your own crew here. And Raiden was like with all his homies.
Yeah,
dude, he was like, man, it was really cool.
No, I love that dude, man. But that all comes from, I say closed mouth don't get fed, but a closed mind don't get fed either. You know what I'm saying? So being open-minded, being willing to open up to other people. And I try to really share a lot of resources on here because I want some people we don't know what we don't know. So like whether it's ASAP or whether it's Overwatch Project or, man, there's so many countless ones, but I've shared them on other episodes. But maybe it helps you find your people and hopefully that's what we can all do, because I think we need Sebastian Younger, the book Tribe. Like, we need people.
We need people.
We really do, man. We do. I don't want this to be the last episode by any means, man. So whenever you feel froggy again, please jump out. And I know we riffed a whole lot in many different directions, but one question I always ask everybody, and this doesn't have to be the end of our conversation, but I want to make sure I ask you before I forget. A lot of people out there hurting right now, man. We are at all-time record highs right now for death by suicide. People making what I call a permanent choice, or taking a permanent solution for a temporary problem. Like, everything in this world is temporary, in my opinion. I've learned that, I lived that, but I've also been suicidal. And most people, I heard a good man yesterday, Karan Andrews, say this on a podcast I was listening to, but you know, most people aren't doing it to be hurtful to other people. Most people aren't doing it to be weak. They're not doing it to be selfish. They're doing it because they want their pain to end. And this seems like a viable option of taking their own life. And I just, all the many forms of death, there's so many of them. I mean, Final Destination, whatever, 7's coming out next week, right? There's many ways to die. But I do think the one preventable way of death is the suicide. I think that's one preventable method. You can't even prevent homicide all the time sometimes, right? But I think we could prevent suicide. And if someone's out there right now and they're listening and they're like, I've heard y'all go back and forth. Great. Y'all love each other. Y'all both Marines. Y'all like music. Y'all like art. Great for you, motherfuckers. I got this going on, XYZ. Fuck this. I'm out. I don't feel like being around here no more. And they're thinking of that as an option right now, because we always want to say something after. But if you could say something to them before they make that final decision and they choose to take their own life, what would you say to them, my friend?
Man, staying alive just gives everyone hope, dude. Be like, yo, like, staying alive just gives everyone hope. The same hope that you're looking for right now, you can give everyone else that same hope. Because if you're going through what you think is the worst thing that you're ever going through, ever, and you can just fucking give me one more day, you will let me know that anything is fucking possible. So give me hope, bro. Give me hope that this shit is still fucking alive, dog. Just give me some hope. That's what I say, bro. Like, you fucking think you're gonna end? Like, it's like, dog, like, there's always gonna be somebody that's fucking hurting just as much as you are. And they looking for answers. They looking for hope. Why the fuck you not gonna be the answer for them then? If that's gonna be the answer for you, like, fuck. If staying alive gives me hope, then give everybody else that same fucking hope too, man. Like, that's like, bro, I didn't even fucking know what I was gonna say for this. I was just like, dude, like, what would I say? Like, fuck, yeah, dog, that's exactly what I would say to you, to anyone. You give me a call, you fucking begging for your life, I'm gonna ask you to give me hope. Give me hope. I never asked you for much, dog. Give me some fucking hope. I'm not even asking for money. I'm just asking you to give me some hope. So stay alive for me, dog. That's it.
So deep, man. That hope, man. You know, they say a lot of times, I've heard it, you know, hope is not a COA. Hope is not a course of action. But I heard General Smith say it about 2 years ago. He has said, if the sun's coming up tomorrow, which it is, then there's a reason to have hope. And if the sun's not coming up, we got way bigger problems than whatever we're going through, right? But it is. And I love how you express that because
Damn.
I think sometimes I can't make sense of certain things, bro. Like, man, I've had brothers die. I've had tragedies, 9/11. There's all this crazy stuff, right, that happens in life, and babies die and just so much. And you just can't make sense of it. But like the one thing that has hit me in the recent years is that sometimes I think we go through things to be able to get on the other side of it so we can show other people the way to have what you just said, hope. Because if you've went through what you've went through and you've made it to this point, maybe I could follow suit, or at least I could lean on you and I could find some place of refuge. Because right now I'm not suicidal, but I described however many years ago I was. Somebody right now is, and if they stay around, maybe so many years from now they're not, but they're able to share it with somebody else and be that light to someone else. So like you said, like, give other people the opportunity to have hope. And it's not to play comparison or downgrade or downplay anybody else's experiences, but like what you're going through may be just the thing you need to be able to find a purpose, to be able to help somebody else out. And then you going through it and them knowing genuinely you went through it, you being able to help them through it helps them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe we're just going, maybe like pain and like some things that have no fucking reasoning behind them only happen so we can help each other through it, because humans never do shit on our own.
Bro, so like think about it, right? Like when you feel that, like every time I feel anxiety now, because bro, I used to have the worst. That's why I started therapy, because I'm like, dude, I'm having such bad attacks to where like I almost feel like blacking out. Like I was like, dude, this is so bad. I was like, what the fuck? Like there's no way I gotta fix this. And then, but I started learning. I was like, dude, when you, like what you said, if that's probably the thing that's gonna give you your purpose, right? When you feel that, bro, that uncomfortable, we all, like, there's a lot of us on here that's had panic attacks or anxiety attacks, right? Yeah. What do you think that is? Why is it so fucking strong? Why does it just take over your whole body and shut you down? And I thought about it, bro. I was like, if I was actually talking to God, would it be normal, or would I feel that power? I'm shaking saying this. Would I feel that power of whatever your belief is? Would that power be like uncomfortable, or would it be like normal? It wouldn't be normal, dog. It feel fucking like, what the fuck is this? So like every time I feel like that now, I'm like, that's God telling me something, dog. He's telling me to work on. He's like, hey, look, I got an idea. And then you get that, oh shit, should I do like this podcast, bro? I'm like fucking like, I was so nervous in the beginning, dog. And God's like, I got an idea. And I was like, oh fuck, we're just gonna open up, Rex. We're just gonna open up today. And I promise you, you're gonna grow. You're gonna feel better. It's gonna give everyone else hope. So when you feel that, and it's like, fuck, this shit's so strong, that just means God's talking to you a lot more stronger than yesterday, dog. So just fucking keep listening, talk to other people so you can try to mold what that message is, and keep the right people around you. And you're not going to know if they're the right person around you right now, but just keep talking to people. That's how you find out the right people. That's how you find your people, right? But when God talks to you, it's like, you're not supposed to feel normal. You're not supposed to feel comfortable. It's supposed to feel like power. That's how I allow my anxiety to be my passenger now.
And you're using it as a tool to push you to better things. Yeah.
To do better things. Every time I feel it's like, ooh, what are we talking about today?
Ooh, because there is that, like, it does feel like an external, anxiety does feel like an external, like push on a sense of,
it's like you're getting abducted.
It does. It takes you over. But I think, man, that's powerful. I never thought of reframing it like that. Like, this is actually pushing me for something good, right? Or maybe it's, because my brain just doesn't stop. Like, you're thinking about so many things in different directions. Maybe it's like maybe it's that sign from God or whatever to say, hey, I need you to actually focus on this instead of all these things. Because that usually, whether you're doing mindfulness or the grounding techniques, you're focused on this one thing, right? You're focused on this. But like, if you're too spread out at the same time, then you do get overwhelmed, and it could turn into an anxiety attack, right? But I think that's so key. I know that's going to help. If nobody else got helped by that, you sharing that perspective, it helped me, because that's a hell of a reframe, instead of looking at it as, no, this is not a weakness. This is a strength.
No,
this is me like tuning in. Like, this is my dial-up sound.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm dialing up.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
bro.
And now I'm about to dial in and focus, because I know I got too much. I don't know. That makes sense to me. And I appreciate 100%,
that. Bro. Like them old TVs, right? The antenna's like, we got a little picture. It's a little squiggly.
But while it's all squiggly, that's the anxiety. And it's like, no. You need to get tuned in right quick. We tune you in, and now the static's gone. So now you can focus. And we all eventually get to that point sometimes, whether some people get there with certain means, or, if it's prescribed, good for you. But like, how many people try to nullify it with alcohol? But that just fucks up the whole signal. You know what I mean? That just fucks up the whole thing. You know what I mean? It could fuck up the whole system and lead you to that's deep, man. I never thought of that metaphor that like, and then somebody out there listening, like, so you're telling me anxiety is a strength. Okay, you got to hear the whole thing we were saying. It can be used as one, okay? Because there's that negative Nancy out there, negative Ned or whatever out there. Like, actually with me, it's like my whole world's falling apart, motherfucker. You just over here talking to God and shit. Like,
that's pretty good. Well, bro, it goes back to what we said in the beginning too, right? Where it's just like, at the end of the day, you're going to believe you. So if you treat it as that, it's the truth, bro. It's the truth. Everything you do is the truth. Fuck what I say. Fuck what you say. Fuck what everybody say, dude. It's like whatever I think is the truth. So if I believe that is what that feeling is, that's God talking to me, trying to help me figure things out, then that's what it is. Because I tell you what, when everything's great, you don't get anxiety attacks.
That's true.
But then when you got to fix something, you're like, oh, fuck, what's wrong?
Yeah.
That's God telling me, hey, I know we're doing good here, but let's work on this too, yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
That's that being open, man.
So it's the truth for me, yeah.
I like that, because it helps you take your mind frame off of I'm a victim, or it's a crutch, or this is like a fault or a flaw in me. Actually, this may be like I got a really good signal that tells me when I need to tune in a little bit better. It depends on how you frame it.
And that's therapy, yo.
that no, it really is.
I got that from my therapist used to be like, just allow it to be your passenger, and so you get comfortable with it. Yeah. And I was like, okay, how do I let this motherfucker be my passenger? Because God,
oh no,
I cannot handle this passenger.
Yeah.
And when I figured it out, I was like, come on, what else we got to work on?
Yeah.
Because I'm all about growing. I'm all about fucking being my best. Like,
that's living. That's extracting that full potential of my man Matt said, man. Yeah, no, it's deep. And I had a metaphor, somebody who's in the therapy world, but she's a mentor of mine. She's not my actual doctor, but she knows that world. And I was talking to her one time about just being depressed, and just fucking, man, it's like, it fucking hurts, and it hurts physically, it hurts mentally, it's just whatever. And she had kind of given me the metaphor of like, okay, cool. Like, all right, depression, go and sit over there in that chair. I see you. I'm not trying to cast you out. I'm not trying to, why are you here? I'm not trying to drink you away. I see you, bro. You're right there sitting in the chair. That's what's up. We're going to be here today. Okay. So you're going to be here today? Okay. All right. So we're going to be here. I'm going to keep doing this, and you're going to be over there. So it's like acknowledging it, but not like downward spiraling, because we can ruminate real hard, or we can overthink, or we can question everything. And then I just think for it just downward spiral for me. But that was a helpful metaphor. It's similar to what you said, the passenger. Just make it a passenger. Yeah, you roll with me. Yeah. Actually, you're kind of like my ride or die, because you're always around, motherfucker.
Yeah. Yeah. You, me.
Yeah. But let's do this. I think reframing really helps, man. That sort of perspective. And some people could say we're just playing ourselves. Whatever, dog. If the end state, the positive effect is I'm better, or I'm better for it, or I'm a better version of myself, then I say that's a win, bro.
Hell yeah. Be a selective listener. Be a selective listener, dog. Yeah. You pick your own fucking thing.
Yeah. And we are really, especially when we talked about earlier social media, we really are, because our algorithms based off of what we tend to give attention to. So anybody out there that's got negative shit keep popping up, think about what you're liking or what you're putting your eye on longer. Like, try to turn it into some positive shit. Because I really do believe, man, the diet is way more than what you eat. It's like I try not to listen to anything negative. I try not to, I don't watch the news. I try to stay informed as a citizen, but I can't. That doesn't do me well. And I get into negative mode, and what you feed your brain, what you garbage in, garbage out, right? So think about what is in your overall diet. And that's to include what we've talked about a lot on this episode is the people around you. Be careful with what's in your diet.
And some people can actually digest that better too, right? Like,
that's true.
Like my wife, she loves watching the fucking news. I'm like,
mine too.
I don't even understand how you can start your morning. Like, that's me.
Me too.
But it doesn't affect her day.
I want to start a revolution. Depending on what channel I'm watching, I'll be like, I can start the revolution today.
Yeah, dude.
You know, that's just like radical. But yeah, I'm like, I can't fucking listen to this shit.
I can't do it.
And she's like, what? It's what it is. It's the news. It's what they're saying. I'm like, nah.
Maybe women are just stronger, dude. I don't know.
I think they are. I think indeed they are. That's for sure. But yeah, that's funny. The same thing in my house. I'll be like, oh, I'll leave the room. And I'll be like, I can't listen to shit. Because whatever the channel is, because she watches all of them, because she's like, that channel ain't even covering that. That channel ain't even talking about that. And the other channel's only talking about this.
Dude, you know, Sherry and Jess would not stop.
I get mad at that shit, but like Sherry just be like, yeah, so what? That's what they say. And I'm like, no, dog, you know, it's all rigged or whatever in my head, right? Whatever the thing is. Because I don't know, but that's where it comes to knowing yourself, and you only know yourself by sharing and expressing and, you know, being real. You got to be real. And I just know, you know, always say in the Marine Corps, know yourself, seek some improvement. I know for me, it's like know yourself and know how to deal with your crazy ass self. So me watching news, no good. No bueno. No, don't do that. It's funny. I watch the weather though. That's cool. I watch some sports center, some da-na-na.
Oh my God, that's awesome.
I just want to tell you, man, thank you for being bold and having the courage to come on here. I know you've dealt with a lot of self-talk and saying like, I don't know, what am I going to say? Yeah. We said something. We said an hour and 41 minutes worth of something.
Oh, shit.
You know what I mean? And I feel like we've just been talking for like 15 minutes. I'd say we do this again, man, whenever you want to. Bro. And I just tell you thank you, man, because, you know, the effect you have on others is the most valuable currency, but time is the one currency that we spend every day, and we don't know how much balance we got left of. So thank you for sharing and investing some of your time into us and into these listeners and into me in this. And the hope is that this will help somebody. I don't get paid. I don't do ads. I will plug some good things, of course, but I don't get no money from these people. It's just trying to be real and be honest about these things that I think we all deal with, but we just don't know how to fully express. Thank you.
Thank you, bro. I love you, bro. I love it. I love all of y'all.
I love you, man.
Let's keep giving each other hope, man.
Yeah, that's it. Keep giving each other hope. Hope is a COA. Hope is a course of action. It really is, man. Is there any, you know, saved rounds, as we like to say, on your end, brother?
Shit, man. If you got them, smoke them, son.
If you know, you know. Smoke Pit Philosophers.
Yeah, if you know, you know. Let's go, baby.
Oh, that's so good. That's so good.
Well, it's gonna be on the line next album.
Yeah, next album. That's next album. Smoke them if you got them. That could be a damn track right there, man.
Dude, you might have to bring out the dusty pen and fucking get on that one, dog.
Hold up. As long as I got my Green Monster. What's up, baby? Oh. I'm institutionalized. I only express myself in Green Monsters.
That's merch.
It works. That's merch.
That's merch, bro. You said sell some Coach Cam Green Monster. Yeah, dog, that's Coach merch.
Cam, yeah, and it comes with the self-engraved TTSP, which means this too shall pass.
Bro. You need to
like, why is this dude buying wholesale at the exchange of these books from Servmart? Just playing, everybody. We're just playing. We just playing.
We just playing. We're gonna get a different color.
Yeah, different color.
That's awesome, bro.
Purple for royalty. And for your shitty ass Lakers who are out, just like my shitty ass Celtics. They're out.
You know what? I affiliate purple with Donatello Ninja Turtle now. We're good.
I love it, dog. Hey, man, I love you. Thank you for being here. To all y'all listening, man, thank y'all for listening. As I always say, this is an open invite to anybody. If you got something to share, man, if you 5 or 85, you alive, then you know something about how to thrive and stay resilient. And what you share may help somebody else out, man. May give somebody else the gift of hope.
Let's go, baby.
I appreciate y'all, man. Thank you for listening. And I always tell y'all, we are sponsored by Nobody, baby. Oh, he sings too good. He sing good, y'all. Y'all listen to him, dog. Check out. Anything you want to plug? New albums? Anything coming out? Anything you want to plug?
Dang. So just finished that album, Hello and Hungry. Coach Cam he's on the album too. He got a whole track to himself. It's track 17 actually.
For real.
And his track is actually the name of the fucking album. So that's how much this man means to me, man. Like
damn,
I really appreciate you. His son, Lil Sippy Cup, we're on the track together, Euro Step. Dog, I promise you, I'm so glad that I gave him the second verse because I don't know how you follow up after that shit. He fucking killed it, man. I love him. Love all of y'all, man. Appreciate you.
Love you, man. Thank you. And I'm telling you, thank you for being a leader and enabling someone else to be their best. And to do like my man Matt said, EFP, baby, extract the full potential. This has been the Real Resilience Talk Podcast, episode 63.
63, baby.
Damn.